Hello everyone, this is Shadow Dragon and we're back with some more DC Universe Online, looking at the test server for the summer 2019 event. So as usual, we're going to take a look at the rewards and the feats. I'm not going to go too much detail into the base items because there are like a huge amount of them, and they're just variants, so I just want to place them so you get an idea of like the size. But if you want to look at them in detail, check out Torikimu's channel because he has two videos on like the base items and the styles. So I will link to those in the description, and you can also get to it from the info cards to the upper right. Okay, so moving on, we're going to look at the new feats. Scrolling to the bottom. So seasonals have gotten a little bit more involved in that it's not the usual two feats, like one for style and one for base items anymore. There's a lot more. So there's a collect 10 base items. It's not a checklist, so any 10 will do. There are probably like 50 items in there. Now this is a bug. It says collect 10. And then you get a counter 0 out of 20. But it has been reported by Penrin and confirmed by Autumn, the dev. So it actually is going to be 10. Ocean Current Aura. Now I don't know if this is going to be a collection with buying the last piece, or if it's a straight up 100 mark buy. We've seen either of those for the newer events, so we'll find that out when we get to the vendor. Collect the shark fin. So that sounds like a style item. I'm gonna guess that's 25 marks going by recent trends. And then there's another style feat where we're collecting looks like more beach gear. So that would be 5 style items to collect. Hopefully they're not all 25. I want to guess that this one's 25 and maybe these are like 10 or something. That would be cool. Okay, here we go. So there is a 100 mark collection piece. So this is going to be the aura. The difference between the 100 mark piece versus like a straight buy is if it's a collection, it means you probably have to run the event. The interior event to work towards it. Okay, so the shark fin is 25. The others are 15, so it's a little bit higher than I thought. Okay, so we're at 75. So Atlantis statue, these are pretty large. Like I would not put these in a base. Let me just get, oh, I'm probably out of space or something. Oh wow. Why do I have so little space on here?
Deserve reward.
Okay, did a little bit of cleaning up there, so let's pick up 2 of the Atlantean statues. So yeah, there are a lot of variants here. Okay, then we've got these bubbling sea floors, which are animated, and if you wanted your base to look underwater, you're going to have to get like a bunch of these. Okay, so let's get a medium one. Let's see if there's a different size. Okay, not all of them have a size. Let's grab all of the lamps. Even the lamps have a lot of variants, but I do want to show those. Okay, so here are the large planters now. So let's grab a few of those. Those are likely going to be League Hall. Then we've got small. Let's get red coral for both of those. Variety medium. Okay, and then we're getting into last year with the hula set. So pretty simple, but it's one of those basic styles that we kind of were missing. So if you want to make that King Shark inspired tune, now you have that dorsal fin. Now I can't seem to find, okay, here's one of them, dynamic swim top. What is the other one? Okay, the other one is striped. Okay, so we're looking at dynamic swim top and the board shorts. Let me clear everything else so that we can see it better. So these are just different patterns on the pieces that we had from a previous year, which is definitely a good thing. That way, if you have a beach party, you're going to have some variety instead of everybody wearing the same thing. Okay, so now we're looking at striped. Striped with floral. So actually dynamic looks like it should go with the floral. Let's just take a look at that combination. Kind of wish they just called them both floral, you know? That is the same flower. You know, just so that the two sets match up. Yeah, and the striped one kind of goes with these other ones. Alright, let's move on to the base items. Wait just a second there. That says ceiling lamp, but that's clearly not a ceiling lamp. Twin lamps. So the twin lamps is just if you want to save like item count. That's definitely helpful. Like I hope they do more with some of the repeated base items in the future. See if there's anything actually on the ceiling. Ceiling light. Okay, this one I think just has the wrong name. It just shouldn't say ceiling. want to try to get all the lamps in the same place. So there are a lot of variants. This can be overwhelming. What I would do is just take a look at the vendor preview. Use this video to gauge like size, but look at the vendor preview, see which style you like. If you're building a base, obviously you're going to get like multiples of the same thing, so just pick the one that matches the base you're building, rather than trying to get them all, because then you're just going to run out of marks. Okay, I'm going to move into the larger room to place statues and planters. So yeah, here you get an idea of the size of a statue. Now these are the ones that you see all over Atlantis. Basically, this whole seasonal is like Atlantis 2.0. This is like all the stuff they forgot to give us for the episode. So there are going to be tons of variants of these seahorse with trainer. Now these are kind of like medium sized, so you know you could use them in your base. I would rather put them in a league hall, or in some of the newer bases there's that larger room, so you could put them in there. Yeah, this one I just wanted to see what the tribute one was, but yeah, it's just one of those other statues in Atlantis. And then there are a ton of coral variants. So here's what a small looks like. And the same thing but medium. And large is actually not that large. Like that can still be a base item. But like if you're trying to fill up a league hall, obviously you wouldn't pick these two. You're going to get killed by the item count. I did get one more. Oh, that one is really large. But I'd say that's still usable in the base. Alright, let's get some of these bubbling items. And I'm just putting them in this little hallway to kind of give the impression of an underwater environment. I think these are my favorite items of the set. Ooh, do I have a sand pile? No, I don't. But what you want to do here is smooth it out with a sand pile. Hopefully the sand is the same color. I'm not really sure about that. But there's a sand pile from a previous year that would kind of help you theme your base's floor. Now what would be cool is if they made like a transparent like wall divider that kind of gave it a blue tint, kind of like that standing sigil that we got from Justice League Dark that was like red. Because that way you could enclose like a space and make it look like it's underwater. Okay, I think that's going to do it for the summer base items. Oh, this actually does look like it's underwater if you kind of zoom in on it. I hope this helps you design your base, and thanks for watching.